What is good, Ninja? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to another Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Today, we have some awesome topics for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So, Dragon Quest XI and Project Octopath Traveler will not be hitting the Nintendo Switch till after April 2018. Square Enix announced that there are no major titles coming in this fiscal year, so we do know that, yeah, it's going to be April or later when we get those games, which was to be expected because we didn't hear anything about them at the Nintendo Direct as far as the mini Direct that was going down. Plus, we haven't really heard anything since then, so it does seem like it's going to be a little bit of a later title. Now, I do feel that Dragon Quest XI has a chance to come summer 2018, because if you remember, that's going to be the first time that this game, Dragon Quest XI, is released worldwide, and there's probably going to be a PS4 and Nintendo 3DS version. I would say at least a PS4 version in addition to the Nintendo Switch version, and that came out summer last year in Japan, so I'm thinking that they're going to do the same thing, so summer 2018, and Project Octopath could hit before or after that. It might be a before E3 type of game, but maybe I'm thinking a September or October-ish type of game for Project Octopath, because they really want to implement all the different changes that we actually suggested when it came to the demo and they released that video. So I'm thinking that they want to do that. So that's kind of where I'm going with both of these games, which is fine by me. I think that both of them are great. They definitely need their time in order to make them right on the Nintendo Switch. And on top of that, we do got a number of games coming out before then from SNK Heroines. We also have Dark Souls, in addition to just many other games out there, Payday 2, Bayonetta 2, which we'll talk about as well. So there's a lot of stuff to play on the Nintendo Switch, so I'm not really sweating it too much, although I'm really excited for Dragon Quest XI. That's one of my most anticipated games, and every time people ask me, well, what are you looking forward to the most? I mentioned all these different games, and I always forget Dragon Quest XI because that game is just looking so good, so can't wait to play that one. So what do you guys think about Dragon Quest XI and Project Octopath Traveler hitting after April 2018? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, I'm moving to the next topic here, and we do have a rumor when it comes to Red Dead Redemption 2, and I'm not going to go over all the information because there was apparently just a huge leak with so many different gameplay details, and this is one of the games that I just want to play and enjoy and experience, but I will go over some of the quick hits. Shout out to my boy Nabel on Twitter, who actually rounded up just some of the information, and I'm going to go over what I think is probably the most interesting part. And apparently, according to this leak, there's going to be online components featuring Battle Royale type of mode, Revive and Survive, and money grab mode similar to GTA Online. Plus, there's a lot more details if you want to read them, link in the description below. But the biggest thing for me is a Battle Royale mode, and I think that for like a Western style of game, Battle Royale makes sense. Like, you just get a bunch of people in there and you have a Battle Royale. It just makes sense to me to have that style of gameplay mode in Red Dead Redemption 2, and I would really like that because there really hasn't been a Battle Royale mode that I've tried out that I really like super liked and been compelled to play. But I know that if it was like a Western setting, that type of deal, I think I'd be interested in that. Now, I still need to check out Fortnite. That's something that I want to play, but I still have this feeling that it's going to be coming over to the Nintendo Switch, so I'm just kind of waiting to see if we get a confirmation with that. Whereas Red Dead Redemption 2, I doubt that it's going to come anytime soon or at all, so I'm probably going to pick that one up on the Xbox One because there's no PC version at this point either, although I do think a PC version will come in later down the line. But a Battle Royale mode for this style of game would be absolutely phenomenal and would be something that I would totally want in Red Dead Redemption 2. For those who don't know, I absolutely love the first Red Dead Redemption. I played the heck out of it when I was in college. I think it's a great game. There were some issues that I had with it here and there, but overall the gameplay and the story was a lot of fun, and I just think that it's one of those franchises out there when it comes to Rockstar, because I don't play a ton of their games, but this game I really do like from Rockstar when it comes to Red Dead Redemption 2, so I'm excited. Hopefully this Battle Royale rumor is true, because that's pretty much the popular trend, right? This whole Battle Royale thing. And then we recently got the delay when it comes to Red Dead Redemption 2 from spring to more fallish of 2018. So maybe they delayed it to actually nail down that Battle Royale mode, because this whole Battle Royale thing is a recent phenomenon. I mean, we've seen it before with other games, but really it got popular, and then now all these different games are adding it in because it's almost like a requirement at this point for a lot of online shooters to have it. So what do you guys think about Red Dead Redemption 2, it potentially having a Battle Royale mode coming to the PS4, Xbox One later this year? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving to the next article here, Fox and Forest is heading to the Nintendo Switch this spring. So Bonus Level Entertainment has revealed that Fox and Forest is coming to Nintendo Switch. The 16-bit 2D action platformer is set to arrive sometime this spring. Fox and Forest takes inspiration from classic titles such as The Legend of Zelda, Castlevania, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Wonder Boy, and the Monster World and ActRaiser 2, you'll use a magic melee crossbow in a game that lets you switch between 2 seasons per level. So that's pretty interesting there. So let's go ahead and get into the official information from the developers on the game. So Fox and Force is a 2D 16-bit style action platformer with adventure and puzzle elements set within the mystic forest and its surroundings. Fox and Force is a stunning fable offering pixel perfect retrotainment and rewarding challenges. The game is inspired by the glorious days of the 16-bit games like we talked about, and your weapon is a magic melee crossbow that can not only be used for ranged and close-up combat, but empowers you to seamlessly switch between 2 seasons per level, completely changing the whole environment and resulting in amazing secrets, tricky skills tests, and thriving exploration. Fox and Forest will feature pixel-perfect platforming, screen-filling bosses, rich bonus levels, powerful potions, bag of loot, stuffed shops, clever backtracking, challenging skill tests, and a magic melee crossbow to shoot and slash enemies, upgradable shots, not 4, but 5 seasons to explore, stunning 16-bit pixel art, a catchy chiptune soundtrack, and tons of humorous retro charm. Our goal is to merge modern game design with our passion for 16-bit titles. We want to create a fresh, charming, and highly entertaining experience with tight gameplay, beautiful pixel art, and catchy chiptunes. Easy to learn, difficult to master, impossible not to fall in love with. So I love this. The more times that you can bring on the retro games, please do so to all the independent developers out there. Bring them all to Nintendo Switch. These style games always have a great chance to sell well on the Nintendo Switch when you bring in the upgrades, you bring in the faster gameplay, pixel perfect platforming, great art styles. These are all awesome to see, and I want to see more developers kind of go back to that style when we're talking about just the smaller ones here, and this is great. I love the Super Nintendo style 16-bit platformers and all that, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they have to offer with Fox and Forest coming out to Nintendo Switch. Hopefully this year. We'll have to wait and see what they say here. So let me know your thoughts on this game in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the final article here, Digital Foundry has tested out Bayonetta 2 on the Nintendo Switch, and I know a lot of you guys are probably eager to see what has changed, what has stayed the same, and kind of what you're going to get with the Nintendo Switch version of this. And essentially what you're getting is a game that's going to be a lot better in the frame rate department. According to Digital Foundry, they have tested it out and they say that the game runs at 60 frames per second most of the time. I mean, there's some dips here and there, but overall it's a 60 frames per second experience. And the biggest thing is that it's a lot better than the Wii U when it comes to it, because the Wii U, you would see it dipping, according to Digital Foundry, to 40 frames per second at times, 50 frames per second, 40 something frames per second, whereas the Nintendo Switch version dips in the 50s or so, but doesn't really get down to the 40s at all, and a lot of the time is right there at 60. So they were testing some of the more demanding parts when it comes to it, where you really saw the frame rate dip in combat, but on the Nintendo Switch version it was a lot smoother and a lot better, which I expected it to be a lot better running on the Nintendo Switch. In terms of the graphical quality, it's still 720p, whether it's docked or it's undocked, it's 720p native resolution according to them, and there's a little bit better textures in terms of the looks of the game, maybe a little bit better shadow quality, but there isn't a huge change overall to the game when it comes to that. So basically they just chose to make the frame rate a lot better in the game and stabilize it and keep it the resolution in order to not tank the frame rate at all, because they did mention that if they did raise the resolution to 900p or something like that, that it might have had an adverse effect on the frame rate, considering that they're not really changing the source code here. It's still the Wii U game. So I can understand why they went with the resolution and the frame rate. So I can understand why they went with the resolution, and the frame rate is always good to have a better frame rate on the game. In my opinion, I was playing through Bayonetta 2 just the other day, and you don't really feel anything when you're playing the game. It doesn't seem to me as choppy as they were trying to make it to be on the Wii U. I think it's still really good and playable on there. I think they're exaggerating just a little bit on their analysis, but that's just my opinion on the matter. I still feel it's a great game on the Wii U. That's the reason why it reviewed so well. Not everyone is counting frames and looking at stuff while they're playing the game. You're just playing, and the inputs are smooth in Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U. Heck, I felt that it was a better experience than Bayonetta 1 on the Xbox 360, and that's where they disagree, where they feel that Bayonetta 1 on the Xbox 360 is a smoother experience. I disagree, but it's all good. Overall, I think that the game runs better. Obviously, you can see it, not even watching their analysis, you can see it when you saw the trailer. I thought it was looking better and running better. So yeah, we do have a separate outside of opinion when it comes to Digital Foundry and their tests on the game. So what do you guys think about Bayonetta 2 running closer to 60 frames per second, having a little bit better graphical quality on the Nintendo Switch? Are you guys going to be picking up this game next week? Because it does drop next week. I'm excited for it. Can't wait to pick it up. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, NewZ, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of Player Essence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon and YouTube live gaming page. Consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, it gets you access to all sorts of cool benefits, perks, rewards, and emotes via YouTube sponsorship. So check out the link in the description below. Consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next video. Peace.